Richician.
Hey YouTube, Richician84 here, and welcome to Q&A number, what number are we on? 223. Yeah, welcome to this Good Friday special, but I don't have much time to do this, because I'm due to go off to my mum and dad's for the weekend. So yeah, let's try and speed run this. So the first question is from Gangster Animations, yeah, formerly, what was it, Gangster of Games, the Poker Night fan. Will you ever build the Poker Night deck again in real life just for fun and your style? Why I ask is because I miss them, and also I subbed years ago. Yes, this is Gangster of Games. I remember the first build I saw was your King of the Swamp build. Second, uh, it was the deck that gave me the courage to build a deck out of scraps when I lost both my decks and didn't have a deck, so thank you. Oh, damn, I didn't know that. I'm sorry that happened to you, man. P.S. I know you don't like the deck, but I just wanted to ask if you would ever do it your way like you did years ago. So yeah, I'm assuming, of course, you're referring to the way I was basically playing it before we got the support in, what was it, Court of Cards? Um, well, I wouldn't say I didn't like it. It's just, it was so hard to play despite doing the best I could to try and make it work. Having the brilliant fusion engine helped, definitely. But then it got a bit difficult when Brilliant Fusion got banned, so I couldn't really do it that way anymore. Um, but anyway, to answer your main question, I'm afraid there's no plans to rebuild it in real life. Whether it was that version or the more up-to-date version. I mean, I've got enough modern decks as it is. I mean, I currently have 16 now, and yeah. I mean, apart from possibly building those character decks from scraps, plus the two that my fiance still need completing, I'm not going to be building any more decks. I just need to stop there. Oh, well, I still might rebuild those perfect circle decks, but in terms of modern decks, that's it, I'm afraid. I mean, it's not that easy of putting modern decks together nowadays. But it's not like I'm never going to play Poker Nights again. I still have the online version, so you'll see games of Brit on Edo Pro at least. That being said, with the old version, there are some duels with that deck coming up in the Dual Recreation series a lot later on, because I did remake recorded games I had with it back in 2017, 18, and I think 19. Um, and that of course was the older version. So yeah, I don't know when they'll be uploaded, but yeah, keep your eyes peeled for that at least. Next questions are from Jesus Delargo 94. 1. How would you rank all 8 Yu-Gi-Oh shows from worst to best? I wish I had more time to think about this, but I think I can give you an answer here. Well, it's not to say any of them are bad, but the worst I would say is Yu-Gi-Oh! Go Rush by default, purely because I've never seen it. I mean, I was watching Yu-Gi-Oh! Sevens, but then I stopped watching it about halfway through. Um, I don't know, I just didn't feel I could keep up and stay into it, which is a shame because I love the theme for Seventh Road Magician. Um, but yeah, I'm going to say Go Rush by default just because I haven't seen it. Second worst would be uh, Yu-Gi-Oh! Sevens. Um, Again, not to say it was bad. It's just like I said, I couldn't really stay into it. Every single duel that was played was a rush duel, and yeah, as far as I'm aware, and there weren't any like more modern duels. Um, I like the concept of rush duels, though. I still have yet to try it myself somehow, but uh, I don't know. I don't really know how to explain it. It was just too, still a bit too different from the Yu-Gi-Oh that I'm used to. Um, Even though there is still a chance I might give Rush Duels a go. Um, Third worst, I would say, was Reigns. Yeah, just because it's too modern and a bit too different from other series. Um, yeah, it followed. Um, I, I don't know. I guess it felt too much like real life Yu-Gi-Oh with all these complex long plays. Um, I mean, obviously, I enjoyed all the duels with Playmaker, Revolver, and Go, but uh, I don't know. I just found the other five series more enjoyable. Um, yeah, that's all there is to it. Um, Fourth worst, I would say, Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal. Um, I guess it's just because I enjoyed Arc 5 a bit more. Um, I mean, there were some epic duels with Yuma and Kite, but I don't know how to describe it. Yeah, it's just hard to put into words. I don't know. Maybe it was just the vibe of it. I don't know. Um, I guess the plots of the other series were just more exciting, really. Yeah, I can't think of a way to how else to put it. Right, the fourth best I would say is Yu-Gi-Oh! Arc 5. I mean, yeah, there were the issues where there were too many characters and not everyone liked um, how it ended with the U boys and the U girls not coming back. But yeah, it was still a really cool series with wild storylines, just throwing in all the summoning mechanics we had. That was the first time we saw them all in one big story, well, except for Lynx, which didn't exist yet. Um, and yeah, it was really great, and it was nice to see the main character Yuya use get a hold of get the hang of all the summoning mechanics, except rituals. I don't know why Yuya didn't use any ritual monsters. yeah, that was a bit odd, um, but and yeah, there were a lot of intense situations, especially when um, Yuya awakened against Lulu and Selena, um, followed by that sort of big, massive duel where everyone was trying to defeat Zark. Yeah, that was wild. And of course, it was an epic moment seeing Yuya summon all four Dimension Dragons. Um, and of course, the really good part was seeing other um, dimensional counterparts of characters from previous series. I mean, that was awesome. Even though the only other complaint was Asta losing all his duels, he was just treated badly. Arc 5 Asta deserved better. Like, he could have won at least 2 duels throughout the series. Yeah, just saying. The third best was Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds, definitely. I know lots of people hold a soft spot for 5Ds, but I enjoyed certain ones more. Um, but yeah, 5Ds was just truly epic. Having all these dragon synchros being like the main stars. I mean, Stardust and Red Dragon Archfiend in particular have become fan favourites. Yeah, it was an epic storyline involving the Dark Signers. Um, and yeah, even though it was just slow to get into, it just got better and better. And yeah, it ended up being truly epic with one of the best duels ever, just at the end of the series. Um, hey, okay, I'll be done in a minute. Um, anyway, the second best was Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, worthy successor to the original series. Yeah, it's just a really fun series with all these hero archetypes and crystal beasts and yeah, lots of um, GX archetypes just um, being fan favourites. It was cool seeing them in action, um, and yeah, it was because of that series which got me into all the hero archetypes. It's just a shame that the season 3 finale and the fourth and final season wasn't dubbed. Um, I wish it was. And of course, the best for me was the original series, of course. I mean, I just prefer it over all the others. I mean, that was what got old school duelists like myself into the game, and really got me into all these classic boss monster archetypes. And they were truly epic storylines and iconic duels. Um, and it just stood out for me more than 5Ds. Yeah, I just preferred it. It was cool. It was old school, and like I said, it just bothers me that 5D's fanboys just shit on it in GX and say 5D's was the best. But well, some of us just preferred the original series in GX, and it's just more iconic to us. And yeah, and just the game in general was just perfectly fine the way it was, whereas everything about 5Ds just changed the game too much. Um, but yeah, that's how I'd rate them. 2. How successful were reptiline decks in competitive play in your experience as a competitive player? I don't think they saw any competitive play, to be honest. I mean, maybe they were played as cool rogue decks, but I don't know, I just don't remember having them seeing any competitive play throughout the years that they've been around. It's quite funny how they randomly get support on occasion throughout the years. I guess Misty was just a really popular character from 5Ds, and so was the deck she used. Never even tried to play it myself. And 3. Which group is better in your opinion? The Baryons from Zexal or the Shadow Riders from GX? I suppose, well, even though the Shadow Riders are more iconic, I would say the Baryons would be better just because they're more powerful. I mean, they have so many powerful abilities, whereas um, um, the Shadow Riders, I don't know. I mean, they're not exact. I mean, the Baryons sort of had godlike powers in a way, whereas the Shadow Riders just not so much. Yeah, I'd say the Baryons in terms of a power scale. And the last question is from Gunner. What do you think about the Chronomelee cards? Oh, I like the Chronomelee cards. They're very cool. Yeah, cool and interesting. It's nice to see something based off uh, what's the word I'm looking for? I guess Aztec architecture. Is that what it's based on? I guess it is. I could be completely wrong here, but either way, they're cool. Although I don't like how they can be used and abused for OTK purposes. I forget how you do it, but I just remember this one guy from DU like playing an OTK version of it. It's like, really? Um, but yeah, again, I forget how it is you do it. Maybe there's some combos with number 33, but um, I'm not sure exactly. Maybe I'd need to look into it. So yeah, generally I do like them, but I don't. Again, I don't like how they can be used and abused for OTK purposes. I think I need to find a way to maybe neutralize them in Richician format so that they can't do it. But this needs looking into. And that's going to do it for questions in this episode. Thanks a lot for your guys' questions, very cool ones as always. And if you've got any other questions you want to ask me, post them in the comments down below. And remember, I do these episodes every Friday, UK time, so be sure to get your questions in before then so that you don't miss out. Thanks again, stay safe, and I'll see you later. Bye. Thank you very much for watching. Be sure to subscribe to the Dark Richician YouTube channel.